I'm here at the International Car Rental Show in Las Vegas, talking with the team at AiRento, a company bringing AI into the rental industry in a huge way. From AI agents to damage detection, this is the future of how we'll run all of our fleets.
When a customer calls in, AI agent will enter the call, take the booking, and update the system accordingly. So it will look AI.
So when they call in, just all right. So when they call in, are they calling? So is it a new number that's with you guys, or can you guys use a number that I already have?
We can use the number you have.
All right, gotcha.
Or you can have a new number on your website.
Okay.
And so when they call, it's like a reception, right? And they will answer the call, and they look up the system, and take the booking, and save the booking, and email the customer.
Gotcha.
And same thing after they rent out, and they can, when they call in, they'll recognize them, and show you a demo, and say, hey John, you're renting this vehicle, how can I help you? And
again, these are all things.
I want to extend it, or I want to change, then we'll update the system accordingly, and put a note on there. Or if you want, system can be updated automatically as well.
Gotcha.
But when you come in the morning, you'll see all the AI calls or whatever happen, and you can review it and
So do you guys have an integration with because I use you ever heard of OpenPhone?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I use OpenPhone. So do you guys have AI integrate? Not AI, but you guys have API integrations?
OpenPhone. So we get you a number which is cheaper than OpenPhone.
Okay.
So that's the one work with the platform.
So that's
Gotcha.
perfect. So basically,
Gotcha. And so you guys build the website, or can you integrate it already into my website that's already built?
Oh yes.
So if you guys use my website that's already built, do you guys use the floating page?
Yeah. So what we can
the float, you know what I'm talking about, the floating window where people can book from your site, or how's that work?
So on the website, what we can do, there are a couple of ways we can do. One is you can click on the button and it takes them to the booking page.
Yeah.
Or we can put it in iframe on your website itself that can take the booking and take it in.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And so you guys do so basically you guys are all in one system, you would say? So because I'm just beginning, I'm just starting out. So right now I have 8 vehicles. So ideally, what would the cost be for 8 vehicles for a guy on my size?
So where are you based?
Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
So we start with our pricing start with $50 a year.
Okay.
So up to 20 vehicles.
Okay.
And there's the initial setup fee. But if you need AI, it's a different pricing because it's by minutes. So every minute, you can buy 30. 250 minutes for $100 a month.
Gotcha.
So and see how the volume goes. If the volume is high, then
So when it comes to let's say tolls and stuff, right? How do you guys handle tolls? Clients because I live in a state where there's a lot of other states with tolls.
So we haven't integrated with the toll system yet.
Okay.
That's something we're going to do, but we're talking to other companies on that.
To get the integration.
But right now we have on our system. Sorry, my laptop is giving a hard time. So.
That's all right. That's how technology is, man.
Yeah. So again, we'll be able to customize whatever you need for you into the software. So that's one of the benefits.
No, it has no code, so just swipe up.
Huge difference. Okay.
Are you one of the developers?
I'll shoot you that email.
Thank you. Well, I'm one of the
Thank you.
architects and the partner. So,
Gotcha.
so here, you see the tickets here. So you enter the date and the license plate number, you pull the contract and say who violated it, right?
Gotcha.
And we also had an upload feature where you can upload an Excel file or
Gotcha.
the toll agent.
Gotcha.
Identify and charge the customers.
So basically,
Gotcha.
And the next AI that we are working on is the data AI. So what we'll do is you have regular jobs, right? So let's say you want to renew your license. Right? You'll go to a website and renew the license. But this AI can do it. So it's a standard.
So TSD doesn't.
Let's say these cars need to be renewed. But you just go to the website and put their license plate number.
So let me ask you this. So let's say I'm an operator, because I do both. I do private and I do Turo. How do you guys? So let's say if someone books one of my cars off of Turo. Does your software have a way of communicating to pull that car off of?
So Turo, So, okay, it's interesting.
Yeah,
Two-door
Yeah, I
is
know.
that, two-door, they don't allow us to integrate with them.
Okay.
So what we have done is, they sent you an email.
Yeah, they sent. Yeah. So you guys parse emails. Gotcha.
So us,
Gotcha. So you parse the email. Once that email is parsed, then you just essentially.
Just upload it to our system.
Got you. And is it pretty good at parsing the emails and knowing?
Well, so that's the funny part because you can customize your own email format. Right?
Okay.
So we have to look at your format and see. It might take a couple of rounds to fix it.
Yeah.
But it will get
anywhere.
Gotcha.
unless you go and change the template, you'll be fine.
Gotcha. And then when it comes to like insurance, are you guys integrated with any insurance companies or anything? No. Okay.
It's got all your
It
customer
means
reporting.
integration is
We also make it where you can just
paying the
upload
insurance
a
or
photo.
Book like getting like let's say a client, because what I try and do is I try to have my guests use their insurance or their credit card's insurance. And so do you guys have like a third, like let's say Bonza or any third party you guys are integrated with to get insurance
Obviously, you got the online
for the client, for the guest to purchase insurance?
not right.
Gotcha.
settings.
So
Gotcha.
we did. I was owning that company called Rental before.
Rental, yeah.
So I developed that earlier.
Gotcha.
So I sold the business during
Oh, you started rental?
Yeah, so we'll
Gotcha. You sold it.
I sold it in 2020. During COVID, I sold it. So
Wow.
now I've started now.
Wow. So you started another one now. Very interesting.
After 4 years.
so our
I had to wait for
very
compete
so
to be
like
over. You know?
Non-competitive to end with the contract. Gotcha.
So it's over now. I started my own.
I gotcha. So what makes you guys then better? Because I have to because I'm currently using another software. I don't want to say the company, but I'm using it and I want to leave them. And so what kind of makes you guys different from say rental or HQ or?
So we, so we
So, like,
always
you said you're
like you see, like when we came up with AI,
Yeah.
which nobody has.
Yeah.
So none of the software companies has.
Gotcha.
Now we have a damage inspection that we are doing through AI, like we upload the pictures and it will automatically identify the damage. So the concept that we are going is it's all in one solution. You just have to come to us and we provide everything.
Gotcha. So is it advantageous for me to start with you guys being smaller, or should I wait until I have more cars and get with you
You can
guys?
start with smaller,
Yeah.
it's easier. Then you
Gotcha.
can scale up, right?
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Then we can
I
work
think,
out
yeah, and you said that you guys start off at like $50 a month?
Yes.
I think I like you guys, man. Now, when it comes to the clients uploading the IDs and uploading the insurance and stuff like that, is it pretty simple with you guys?
So you can upload through the interface.
It's just a camera.
No, it's like, no.
Okay, yeah.
Interesting. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, because like it's a part of like it helps me with marketing because everyone likes to see the behind the scenes. Yeah.
Oh, just send me this too.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you this. I'll put you up on this, man. So, yeah.
It's
So
on a gimbal, so it'll follow.
exactly. So if I put it onto your face, it'll follow you whichever way you go. So, but I try and frame it now, so I'm just getting everybody, and then I can control it from my phone if I wanted to. I got the mic, so I get good like audio and stuff, and it'll hear you well. So, because like believe it or not, a lot of people like to see the behind the scenes of car rental stuff. Like I didn't know it, but I'm like it's working for me. So. You know,
Let me give you the card.
yeah, please give me the card. Yeah, because I want to see. But definitely get one.
I've seen that name.
Yeah, Osmopod. They do, you know, the little helicopters and stuff. They do a lot of those. They do a bunch of stuff, man. Like they got all types of cameras, man. But it's cool because I used to try and do it with my phone. It's too much work. Battery dies. Someone calls me. Someone texts me. Email. I mean, neither. I'm halfway deaf from riding motorcycles, man. So. You're talking in my bad ear now, man.
So Monday.
So what part of the company are you in? Bend, Oregon? Man, I used to live in Coos Bay.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I used to play basketball up there at Southwestern. So, yeah, it's beautiful up in Oregon, man. So, I think you've answered all my questions. Unless you had anything else you wanted to tell me, man.
No, I think like fine. Like, contact me and we'll get it going.
So you say no other company can touch you guys right now. Is what you're saying? You're the best. Then, from what it sounds like, man.
want to be the best.
You want to be the best? All right, I like that, man. Like no, I like that. No punch aside, man. I like that. He's saying I'm the best. Okay. So I'm just curious. How do you guys with the SEO marketing? How's that work with you guys, man? I'm just
So
curious.
we have a marketing team that help you with.
And it's an add-on. Gotcha. So so out the gate, you guys are helping. So how much does it cost to actually start with you guys? If I was like, hey, I wanted to get the SC marketing, like what's that package look like ideally for me?
So it all depends on like I need to package it and give it to you. So maybe so you on the website, SEO, and like whatever you want, like I can give you a price proposal.
Yeah, because ideally, like what I'm trying to do is like from the time I started 6 months ago to now, it's totally different for me, and I understand I want this to be a certain way now. Like I need this to move with cohesive and this everything automated as much as possible so that I can run leaner with less people in the future. Because I just got approved with AFC, so they gave me a nice credit limit, so I'll be able to get like 50 cars. So I want to scale this up over the next 18 months. But I just want to make sure I have all like my SOPs and processes in place, so I'm not scrambling, doing a bunch of other bullshit that's not helping me actually make the business better. So I'm really helping, because I came from the cannabis industry, so for me, I need technology. Like I have to have everything based on one centralized piece of technology, and everything flourishes and comes off of that. So I see how important it is to really have like a good rental car software, like because currently it's a lot of work for me to do the contracts and other stuff right now. It's too much work. It takes up too much time, and the biggest thing is the tolls, keeping up with all the tolls, man. Like,
tolls is but so like I said, so initially with Rental, I integrated with two companies before.
Global.
The one from New Jersey. It's been 5 years, man. Like
Yeah. Long time ago, yeah.
So so we eventually we'll get into it.
Okay. I got your card too. I just want to make sure. I have no cards with me right now, unfortunately, man. I'm bad. If you want to scan this, yeah.
That's what Matt did. And I think
You're in Tulsa now?
Yeah, I'm in Tulsa. Yep. You been to Tulsa?
You guys got a lot of crazy weather going on.
Yes, we do. It'll snow one day, it'll be a tornado the next day, and then it'll be 90 degrees the next day. So,
like Arizona.
yeah. So, you guys don't have tornadoes though.
No.
Yeah, you guys don't have the tornadoes.
That's why I live there.
Can I get
Nothing
your
crazy.
phone number?
Yeah, it's 918.
918
Yes, sir. 723
723.
7368.
Okay.
So.
And just send me the video too.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna send this video to you. Definitely. So,
Just call you.
all right, perfect.
That's a cool thing.
I know.
Yeah.
I love it.
I need to know what
That's
that
me.
is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a gimbal Pocket 3. Like I'm telling you, gimbal Pocket 3.
You can make a time.
Get it. It's your best bet, because like it's so easy for marketing. Like you're not doing it on your phone. You're not fucking fumbling with this big ass camera and all this other stuff. Yeah, it's like, so I could put it on your face and it would follow your face this way, however you move. Yeah, I know. So that's why, like, I think it should have you in a good frame now, but let's see.
So did you put that like on a vehicle or?
Yeah, I put it on cars too. So I'll put it on the outside.
First, for small operators like myself, tools like this could be game-changing. Imagine cutting back on constant phone calls because an AI agent is now handling bookings for you 24/7, or walking around your fleet with nothing but a smartphone and having AI detect damages instantly. No more arguments with renters or missed scratches. That's powerful. Second, I see real opportunity in automation. Every rental operator knows staffing can be very expensive at times. If AI can take care of routine tasks like reservations, check-ins, contracts, even price adjustments, that frees up time to focus on growing the business and improving customer experience. But I'll be real with you, there are challenges too, right? New systems mean upfront costs, training staff, and getting used to different workflows and SOPs. For small rental companies especially, the question becomes, do the savings and efficiencies offset the learning curve and the initial investment over time? Overall, I think platforms like AiRento show where our industry is headed. So whether you run 5 cars or 500, this is the type of technology that will separate companies that stay competitive from those that get left behind. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know in the comments what you think about AI and car rentals. And also, if you would, please make sure you like, follow, subscribe, do something. Help your boy out here. Thanks so much, guys.
They're going to turn it off. Exactly.